This is Petty with Good Intentions. I'm Gabby.
I'm Ash.
Our intentions are good, but our thoughts are petty. Woo! Time for another episode. So excited.
Yes.
It's always fun. So today's topic of discussion will be, I really like the rhyme of this. I gotta pull out my notes on my trusty notepad. It's called When in Doubt, Throw the Whole Dude Out. All right, so this is a meme.
Okay.
Or meme. I'm not sure it's meme. A meme. That I saw. I'm sorry, a meme. That I saw on the Instagram. And so I kind of thought it would be interesting for us to discuss. So I made some little bullet points. You know me.
Yeah, we know you.
Yeah.
Y'all know her.
Okay, so my first question is to you regarding when in doubt, throw the whole dude out. How long do you entertain your doubt before dipping?
Really?
I mean, I gotta ask.
You want me to be truthful?
I want you to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
You know, I'll block you in a minute.
Why are
we
you
be done
blocking
talk the whole 2 or 3 weeks. Block.
Okay, so give me like an example of what causes a dude to get blocked.
When they're not truthful. Little red flags.
Okay, so let's talk about red flags. Because, you know, that's the thing now.
Red flags.
Everybody putting red flags on everything.
Yeah.
What is a red flag that you think maybe should be like a yellow flag, like yield?
I go for green. I don't do that yield. He's either
so
red
it's
or green.
There's no in between for you. Really? Tell me about it.
Red flags. I mean, anything that I feel like I've dealt with in my past and I see it, that's a red flag. But if I don't see that, that's green.
That's green.
How they do it at the races? Oh, do it up.
How they do it? I like you fly swatting.
Green.
Okay, so okay,
she said fly swatting.
It like you
I just went over my
trying
head.
to get a fly or a gnat or something. But my question is, okay, so you said that if you see a red flag, something that's from your past that you're starting to recognize,
yeah,
you dip.
No, I don't dip automatically.
Okay.
You got to give me a couple more red flags.
Oh, so there's a limit to it. So there's no in between. There's either a green or a red, but you allow so many red flags.
Yeah, I'll allow a couple more red flags.
Okay, what's your threshold?
I don't know, Gab. I don't know. I mean, if I see something that just, you know, make me have PTSD, then we just cut it off like that. No.
Okay. No. I need to give me an example.
Lies. Telling a lie about the simplest little thing.
Such as?
People lie.
I mean, I know people lie. Everyone tells a fib every now and then.
They don't deal with anybody.
Oh, you mean talking to multiple people?
Yeah.
Entertaining more than one female?
Yeah, I'm number one.
Okay, but what if it's the dating phase?
Here we go.
Aren't that... I have to play devil's advocate.
Here we go.
Because I'm thinking if it's the dating phase, aren't they allowed to date other people?
They are not. What? Say it again now. When you first meet somebody.
You first meet somebody.
Stop right there. You first meet somebody. If they already dating somebody, they don't need to be looking for nobody else.
No, that's not necessarily true.
If you dating somebody, you're supposed to be happy with that person. Am I not right? Is there something I'm doing wrong? 1, 2, 3.
No, dating. You're dating. You're not in a relationship. Like, they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. They're dating.
Okay, but what if the other person on the other end thinks it's something else? You know, that always tends to happen with females. Like, the guy could be dating somebody, right?
Yeah.
And the girl, of course, he's you know, it was up on your chin.
Why didn't you tell me to move it, Michael? You all up in my number 1 and 2 and 3 or whatever.
And I was just all in the conversation. I'm sorry. It was right here.
Well, he told me to.
This is how it was.
Could you hear me when it was like that?
Clearer.
I'm so sorry, listeners.
Go back. Okay. So you're in a relationship.
No.
No, I'm sorry. Your original question was, you dating somebody is basically open, right?
I'm asking the question, like, is it, I'm assuming that if you say we're dating, is it, you're dating so you know what's out there. Like poor old Lori Harvey, right?
Who's that?
Steve Harvey's daughter. She dated Future, P. Diddy, his son.
That is right.
And now she's with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
And people were giving her, calling her everything. Yeah, her name is Lori. And her dad is Steve Harvey, so her last name is Harvey.
Daughter.
So Lori Harvey.
I know that. I just didn't know the girl name. Okay. I knew Steve her daughter.
And I think she competed in Miss Universe or Miss something. She wins something, anywho, whatever. But anywho, gorgeous girl. But people were like, okay, she's for the streets. Or do people still say that they're for the streets?
Yeah, probably.
They do. Okay. So they were saying this stuff about her because she dated all of these people.
Right.
But technically she wasn't doing anything wrong because she's young, she's beautiful, and she was dating to see I didn't say she was. Bust it. She wasn't busting it open for her.
How you know she wasn't busting it open?
You know what? I don't know what she was doing. But my assumption
Future, baby. I'm sorry.
But you see how he did Sierra.
But he is so fine. I love that little pointed nose, Santa.
Okay, so he got how many kids? So anywho, so they were, you know what I'm saying? But again, technically she's doing what she's supposed to do. The only reason why everyone knew about it is because she's famous, her dad's famous, and these happen to be famous people. Of course, she's going to date people in her realm.
Whenever you're dating somebody, it's okay to have multiple dates. Like, okay, first off, let's describe dating.
Okay. Dating to me is a time period where you spend time with someone to get to know them. You may go to a movie, you may get together and watch a movie on Netflix. And I say Netflix, I'm going to say Netflix or Paramount or Prime, whatever your poison.
Amazon.
And you
Fire Stick, where everything free.
Yeah, or I don't know anything about that. FBI or whoever may be watching this.
Oh God.
Free. I pay for my Prime membership.
I pay and pray for my
But anywho, so
okay. What you saying that I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So now are you saying that Tom and Mary can be doing that with other people too?
Let me continue. Okay,
yeah,
so that's
continue.
Okay, so that's what you're dating. Okay, you're dating, you get to know each other, You're spending time, and you're trying to figure out, is this person someone that I want to, know more of, you know, because I believe that during the dating process that it is mostly about a mental or what do you call those? A mental intimacy, not necessarily sexual intimacy. So you want to get to know them. And then if they are stimulating your mind or whatever, or your interests, repeat, then you say, well, you know what? I think maybe we should start to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And then they become your boyfriend or girlfriend, and so on and so forth. And then hopefully engagement, marriage, kids, house, retirement.
Okay, we're just going to go all the way back. Tom and Mary.
Okay, back to Tom and Mary. So
Tom and Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me in this dating phase, Tom and Mary are dating, going to movies, hanging out. Tom going out with
Sue Ellen.
Waukesha.
Why she gotta be Waukesha?
Because it's a Mary and then it's a Waukesha. Because he want a good girl and then he want a thought.
What Waukesha?
Come on, baby.
Okay.
We real life. Think about it.
All right, Waukesha and Mary.
So Tom doing that, but you got Mary that's just, trying to feel things out, like you say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this really who I want to date? So are you saying that's okay?
I'm saying it's
because you married, number one. I'm gonna go ahead and put you out there. You married.
Oh my God! I'm so
think about it.
I'm married.
I'm just saying. Put yourself in Mary's position. You're married.
Are you saying I'm a Mary or I'm a Waukesha?
No, you're married. You're not Waukesha.
No. I'm talking about my personality. Am I a Mary or am I a
Mary?
Waukesha?
You ain't no Waukesha.
Well, I can't be a Waukesha's a thought.
She's a thought.
But Waukesha
You're not
freak
a thought.
nasty.
Mary is a freak in the sheets, but a lady in the streets.
Oh, okay. When you say Mary, I think about Jesus' mom. Oh, can we change her name?
Okay, let's change it to Marcy.
Marcy. How about Janet? And you can be like Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Okay, so Janet and Waukesha.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm Waukesha.
No, you're not Waukesha. You're Janet.
I don't want to be the thought. I swear I don't want to be the thought.
She want to be the thought, y'all. She want to be her. You're Janet. You're Janet.
I'm Janet.
Yes, you're Janet.
I'm Janet. Yeah, I'm gonna say who.
You got Tom.
Yeah, his name is still Tom. Okay. So if I am Janet, not Waukesha, I'm Janet.
You dealing with Tom.
And I'm dealing with Tom.
You and Tom hanging, chilling, going out on dates.
Mm-hmm.
Tom also got Waukesha over here.
Mm-hmm.
He doing the same thing that he doing with you too.
Mm-hmm. There's a question in there?
Yeah.
What's the question?
How do you feel about that?
I don't like that.
Ding, 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 ding.
No. I'm not saying
1, 2, 3. We on the same page.
I'm not saying it's wrong though. I'm just saying that I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But
there shouldn't be any date. If you dating that one person.
Okay. I can agree with that. I agree with that only because I would not want to be Janet. And you are
devil's advocate.
No. I'm agreeing with you on this one. I really do not think that. I don't like to know that I am one of your many options.
Right.
But technically what Tom is doing, if we're working with technicalities, he's not wrong. He's not with anybody. He's a single man. He's trying to figure out which woman he wants. This is the thing though.
I give him kudos.
This is the thing though. Don't let Janet know that there's a Waukesha out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you're dating
but Janet gonna find out about Waukesha. Because Janet over here chilling. Now Janet done really, got into Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tom just drops Janet because he over here with Waukesha. That's a no-no.
Okay, that's one reason why I agree with you 110%.
Yes. Because
I would not want to be the one thinking, okay, well, I really like this guy. I think maybe me and him got a lot in common. He makes me laugh.
Right.
He looks really good to the eyes.
Right.
And I'm thinking it's going to go somewhere. Then all of a sudden, I stop hearing from him because he done fell in love with Waukesha. Yeah.
So that's why I say that dating thing. Like if me and you gonna date, it's just us.
Okay, I feel.
I don't think nobody else. Because I might fall hard for you, and then you don't fall for Waukesha. Cause Waukesha bad. No, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. So
okay.
So that's one of the red flags. If he's dating, if he lets you know that he's dating multiple people, but you have to depend on him being honest about that.
Yeah.
So I did. I know a guy who told me that. No, he did not necessarily tell me he was dating multiple people. He
Would
said,
you like me? You investigated?
No. He said that at one point that he was talking to.
Multiple women, yeah.
Multiple women. And he said he was just, dating, which is, again, young man, very good looking, single. He's not doing anything wrong by anybody. To be honest, you're not doing anything wrong by dating multiple people, right?
But you have to take everybody's feelings into play, though.
Yeah. So,
So you got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
But you know what would suck?
What?
If you're Janet.
Mm-hmm.
And you are someone with your homegirls. Y'all having a good old time. Y'all together. I'm going to say y'all are at a store, a restaurant, doing brunch. So you're having brunch, and all of a sudden you see Tom walk in with Waukesha. Not saying that, this isn't based on truth events.
Right.
But that would suck for Janet.
It would really, really suck for Janet. That's why Janet
That's why I think it would be important for them to be honest and say, yes, I am dating multiple people right now.
Yes.
And that's
why I ask.
That's a good question to ask, because again,
I ask
because if you're interested enough and you're like, okay, I'm just trying to fill this out, I really don't care.
Right.
Then you can be like, okay, that's cool. I don't mind being an option.
So I feel like you should ask questions. Number one, okay, what is your intentions with me?
Well, you already know what the intentions are.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what his intentions is.
Meaning?
Like when we first start talking is what I'm talking about. Like, what are your intentions? Do you mean to date me for the rest of our lives? Do you want to marry me? Do you want to be friends with me? Like, that's the intention.
But see, I think that's a very early question.
My time.
I understand
is
time.
Very valuable.
Time is one thing you cannot get back.
I want to make sure that we're on the same page.
Right. But okay, so I saw a post. Of course, I saw a post on the Facebook. And
on the Facebook.
And a woman asked the question. I don't know if... Who did I talk about this with? Maybe it was Tammy. Anywho, a woman put a post on Facebook and she says that a guy she's dating who had just got divorced in September.
This past September, yeah.
And when she was talking to him about marriage, he said that he don't ever want to get married again.
Right.
And so she said, do you think it's wrong for me to break up with him because I want to get married one day?
Right.
And so, of course, I read the comments because I was very interested and I really want to hear what the men had to say, because, of course, women are going to be, I already know what you know what? Tell me your response and then I'll tell you what the men said. What advice would you give to her? Is she wrong for leaving him?
No, she shouldn't leave him, number one. She should kind of stick it out for the next couple of years because his heart can change. He can see that she's different.
Couple years?
Couple years, yeah. Because I'm like that. I want to be married one day. Mm-hmm. So put me in her shoes. Just because his last relationship didn't work out and he said, oh, I don't want to be married again, that could change.
Okay.
So I would give him a couple years.
Okay.
Couple meaning 2, and that's it. I don't mean 2 years and a day. I don't mean 2 years and a week. 2 days to the T. 365 times 2. That's what I'm talking about.
What is that math-wise?
I don't even know. That's why I just said times 2.
Okay.
So what did the comments say?
Okay, so the men were saying that, it's December and he just got divorced in September. It's still fresh for him. So yeah, give him time for it to cool off. Like he's speaking from a hurt place probably because it didn't happen.
He is.
And someone else put like he just got divorced in September. Dang, were y'all dating before he got divorced or something? Somebody put. But I am shocked that
she probably was a reason. But go ahead.
Oh, listen at you. We don't know. We can't speculate on people's lives. We can. I guess that's petty. But my whole thing though is
she put it on Facebook.
She did. I don't know. Do you need to? No? Okay.
She put it on Facebook.
So I'm surprised by your answer because I was thinking that you would say deuces.
No, because every situation is different. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I mean, it could be something that he sees differently in the new lady that, his old lady, didn't do or something. Whatever. It was something missing.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, you're fine.
Okay.
I don't know if you need to take that.
I know you're good.
Okay. So, I was actually surprised by your response. So I'm sorry. I judged you. Because I just knew you was going to be like, leave them. But because I know that's just something that you are hoping for in your relationship.
Yeah. So, seriously. Mm-hmm. So, but I would not say that. I wouldn't say go. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't leave.
So the question was, how long do you entertain your doubts before dipping? And your response is, depends on how many red flags and the questions. Basically.
Red flags. I mean, yeah, basically red flags.
Okay, so the red flags that you talked about were talking to multiple people or dating multiple people. What's another one?
Income.
Really? Ash. Okay, explain.
No, why you say that?
No. Explain before I want to.
You gotta have a job. I'm not about to be dealing with you, and we going out to eat.
Okay, you're not talking about how much they make. You're talking about that they do make something.
It don't matter how much they make, but you gotta have a job.
Okay, that's justified.
You gotta have some type of source of income coming in somewhere, some door, some window.
Okay. Oh, so they could be a dope boy, a D boy,
a D boy.
As long as they got some kind of income.
No, they cannot be no dope boy. 3. No.
Okay.
Your 401k has to match my 401k. Okay? Company wise. Not what you done stacked up.
Well, if he stacked it, I mean, he's a good saver. That means he's good with money.
Yeah, that's true. 401k though.
Oh, bless.
I needed to keep going.
Oh, you wanted to collect interest?
Yeah, okay. That collect interest. So I keep going.
Yeah, you like keep going. Collect interest. Okay, so one of the bullet points was red flag. So you brought up the red flag. So doubts. What other doubts would you have? What would cause you to have doubts before throwing the whole dude out?
Doubts like what? Like
doubts. Like what are some doubts that you
don't make me change my mind about the whole thing?
Yeah, that make you before you throw them out.
I don't know. I don't know about any doubts.
You know what I mean?
Red flags. That's real. No.
So income and talking to multiple people.
Yeah, I don't like that because I'm number 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so
I don't like that. What about you?
Well, I told you I was in agreement with you about the options thing. Like, if you're going to date multiple people, I feel like that should be communicated up front because I need to know. I don't like being an option.
No,
I'll say that right now. I don't like being an option.
Because when I put you as an option, it's not good, right?
Yeah, and then see, I mean, not many people know me, but that's something I would never do.
What? Put somebody as an option?
Mm-hmm. I don't have the energy. Okay, this is me, honestly. I don't have the energy to entertain multiple men. I don't.
I done mess up and call somebody the wrong name.
I mean, and I think that's why men say baby and boo and stuff a lot because just, he don't want to call me Waukesha or Janet. You know what I'm saying? So
So is that a red flag when they call you baby and boo?
I don't like for nobody. And when I say nobody, to call me baby.
Why?
Or boo.
I love the baby.
Wait a minute, let me finish. Unless we are in a relationship together. I don't like, I don't.
You suck.
I don't. Like, there was.
Why, Bridget? Gabby? Why didn't you like them to call you that? It has a reason.
Because if you're calling me that and we don't know each other like that, you're calling everybody that. That's just me. I don't.
Not really.
That's just how I don't like it. And I mean, I know I'm weird that way.
I love it.
But I mean, you can compliment me. You can say, "Hey, beautiful." Hey, this.
They're not saying "Hey, beautiful" to every woman they see.
That's fine. I mean, every woman they see probably is beautiful. Every woman is beautiful.
They are.
So you're just
in their own way.
In their own way, in my own way. Because not everybody think I'm cute, and that's okay too. But but I just don't, baby or babe. We're not together. So
I love that. Yes,
I love it.
boo.
I would love to be called baby. I would love to be called babe. I would love to be called all that.
Boo, babe, sweetie.
Look, by my man, not anybody else's. I have to know. I can't, because I don't know if you're somebody else's. Because again, if you're not telling me about Waukesha, then I might be an option. I don't know I'm an option. So you're calling me a Waukesha baby, and that doesn't work for me. So I don't want. So that's me. I don't.
Right.
You can call me. You can always call me my name.
Yeah,
that works for me.
But then if
I mean, you can still
ones,
call. You can say, "Hey, beautiful," or
I'll take that.
Whatever. But just, I don't know. There was somebody that I did have a conversation with. Bad. God, girl. Good looking. And he called me. No. And he called me babe. And I was like, okay. But I was kind of feeling him, though.
Really?
I liked him.
I like babe.
I guess, you know what? Let me switch that up. I guess it depends on who it is.
Who it is, yeah. Okay, it depends on who it is.
Let me change that.
Right.
It depends on who it is.
Because it's like
he called me babe. I was like, Oh, okay,
right.
babe. So it made me feel nice, but again, it depends on who it is. So I can't say I don't like it.
Sure.
It depends on who it is.
Sure.
Another doubt I would have is actions. What are your actions telling me?
Yeah.
So this is just me. We had a previous conversation about you hadn't talked to a guy since Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a previous episode. Okay, so I mean, even though you technically was not interested in him in that way, it's just like the audacity, right? So my thing is actions. Like, you don't have, if for us to talk, you don't have to always contact me first. That's okay. I can say hey to you because it's not always about you chasing me. Right. I can say hey to you. I can ask you how your day going. I can even say, hey, let's go to a movie. You know, I can ask and you can, I think it should be both ways. It's a two-way street, not just a one-way street. But actions in that perspective is, okay, I asked you to do something, or I'm just asking how your day is, and there's such an entire gap or no response. It's like, okay, well, you know, apparently you don't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Like, I'm cool with it. If you don't want to talk to me.
Or if it's like short answers.
Yeah. Like, it's just action. Like, if you are really kind of into the conversation, that's great. One thing, texting is great. Texting is wonderful when you can't talk. I like to talk on the phone.
I do too. You see, I picked the phone up and called them.
I know you call them straight through. I will pick the phone up and call you. I'm not that bold, but I do like a phone conversation. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of things can get misconstrued in a text message, or at least. Not really,
because that's your receipt. That's the whole receipt. You said this right here on this date at this time. Okay, so it's good to text. But I like to hear a voice, though. I get what you're saying.
I do. I like that.
Gonna get screwed up on a text message, and that's your receipt.
I mean, what do you need a receipt for?
I had to pull a receipt out on somebody this past week on something that they said, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Come here and look at this text message right here. And they was like, oh, okay, yeah, bro. I got receipts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I got receipt for you right here on my phone. And I want to piggyback off that consistency.
That's the word, consistency.
Consistency. I'm just all about being consistent.
Yeah.
Like, don't spoil me with that good morning text message and then you stop texting, because I'm going to be looking at my phone like, why you ain't text? Yeah, I need consistency. Not even about text messages or whatever, but just, doing stuff.
If you're going to say you're going to do it, do it.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm with that too. I don't want to be reminded. I don't feel like I should waste energy to remind you, that I exist.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, remember we were having a text conversation.
Yeah.
Or, hey, remember we supposed to went out to dinner, or we supposed to, I shouldn't have to remind you that I exist if you're interested.
Right.
So I think that's where you get to the point where, okay, is really, you can't even say, if it gets to that point where he doesn't reciprocate anything,
right,
you really don't even have a chance to throw him out. He done threw
himself out.
Well, no, he done threw you out. He ain't dealing with you no more.
Whatever, he done threw himself out. He ain't throw me out, because in my mind back here, I done tried to give you a chance, but I've been through you in the trash can when we started this conversation, and them flags kept coming up. But I gave you another chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so you think you throw me in the trash can, but really I didn't put you outside the road.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. The red flags. Like, it starts right here, and it starts moving, and starts moving, in the back of my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been through you in the trash can.
Okay, well, that brings
me...
The
whole man in the trash can.
Through the whole... Okay, well, then in that aspect, do you expect you out of that man? Like, the things that you would do, or the things that you would... do you expect you out of him?
I have.
Okay.
And I've been told, that's what you do. That's not what I do.
Mm-hmm. So did it adjust your expectations?
It did.
Okay, were you disappointed?
No, I wasn't. Okay. Because it helped me see on my end, like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I do this, and they want, me to understand that's not how they do things, or, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It woke me up. Once it was brought to my attention.
You was #woke?
Woke.
Okay, so...
Stayed woke, too.
I don't expect me out of people.
Well, I didn't expect that. Wait. It wasn't intentional. Let's say that. But let's just say, well, I do this. Why don't you do it?
Right.
So it wasn't intentional. I guess I didn't know I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like an expectation, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-mm. No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I would be like, okay, well, why you didn't do it like this? And they'll be like, well, that's how you do it.
So you was questioning somebody's actions. I'm talking about expectations. Do you expect you out of people? Like
what do you mean,
like
though?
the commitment, the consistency, the attitude,
some of that, yeah. Actions too. But no. But like I said, I woke up when I found out, like,
that's what I'm saying. That's different, though.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah. So do you or don't you? I'm confused.
Some of, yeah.
Okay, like what?
Consistency. Because I'm very consistent.
Okay. What else?
Loving. Caring.
I mean, getting to know someone, though, do you really start giving them your love and care at the beginning?
You do not do that.
Okay, so this is me.
Yeah, let me hear you.
Okay, so I don't expect me out of people especially when I first meet them. In general, I don't think I do, at least, because I want to see what they have to offer.
Right.
So first impressions, people always put their best foot forward. Like, you're not dating them, you're dating their representative, basically.
Right.
Or meeting them, you're meeting a representative. So if their representative is lackluster, inconsistent, poor actions, lies, stuff like that, you can only imagine what the real person is. So then you're like, okay, well, throw this whole dude out. You know what I'm saying? So, but if it gets further, like, I'm going to use, God, I hate to use him. I wish I had somebody else to use. I'm going to use, I'm going to call him,
Peter?
No, I'm not going to use him. Chicken wings. I'm going to use chicken wings. I'm going to use chicken wings not because the producer said chicken wings. It's because I absolutely love the way this man ate a chicken wing. Girl, I'm going to tell you something. And this is what I was taught. This is what I was taught. And if there's any men listening or watching, hey, someone told me this, and I hate to say this. Okay, so a friend told me that if you want to know, and if you're young or you're very like, oh my God, they're talking nasty, cover your ears. If you really want to know how good a man eats the coon box, Coon Box, episode 40 on YouTube and all streaming platforms, the Coon Box. But if you want to know how well he eats the Coon Box, watch him eat a chicken wing, a flat. If he tear that flat up, girl.
There's nothing there though on the flat.
Do you know
what a drumstick? I know what a flat is. A drumstick got more meat on it.
I don't want to see him suck on a bone. I don't want to see him suck on the bone. I want to see him take this flat.
Take the flat, open it up, and go to work in that flat. You seen somebody eat a flat?
Girl. That's why I feel like if you're going on a date, not lunch, but if you're going on a date with some man, take his ass to eat chicken wings. We're going to name this episode Chicken Wings. We're going to name it Chicken Wings. Anywho, Chicken Wings. We're going to call him Chicken.
Chicken.
We're going to call him Chicken Wings. We're going to call him Chicken Wings. Okay,
Chicken Wings.
Chicken wings. What was that on?
It was on something.
What was I got confused? I got distracted with chicken wings and eating the Coon Box. What were we talking about?
You seen the guy eat the chicken wing?
No. So I'm calling him chicken wings because. But what were we finna say? We're talking about a representation.
Yeah.
Of men.
Then you know how the real person's really going to act.
The person is going to act.
If the representative is acting like that.
My mind is just pew. I think about this nigga eating chicken wings. Okay, I'm gonna call them chicken wings. So what was I saying?
Well,
first impressions. I know, but I forgot where I was going with my point with first impressions.
And chicken wing got her messed up.
Okay, we'll skip that.
I was trying to figure out about this chicken wing.
I got so thrown off. by this chicken wing.
He eating a chicken wing like, shut up, Ash. Shut up, Ash.
Okay, anywho, so the whole point and purpose I think I was trying to say
Shut
was,
up, Ash.
okay, so first impressions, I can't use chicken wings. I am completely shocked. I cannot believe this. Blessed Jesus.
First impressions.
Blessed Jesus. You dating the representative. You're not dating who they actually are.
And the representative acts like that.
You can only imagine what the real person
is going to
act like without putting their best foot forward. That has nothing to do with what the fuck I was going to say. I'm trying to think. Excuse my language, Holy Spirit. Anywho, I'm lost for words. I'm sorry, Ash. Just
something must have happened between her and Mr. Chicken Wing.
No, nothing happened between me and Chicken Wing. No,
where your mind went?
No, it's just, I was just thinking that I don't know. What was I thinking?
Chicken Wing. I think 1, 2, and 3 would
You
agree.
made me go into detail about eating a flat chicken wing, and it completely threw my mind.
I was just trying to figure out, like, I know you crack the wing open, break it open.
Do you really?
You break the wing open,
I don't
right?
break my wing open.
That's why I don't eat chicken like that. I do. I need the meat out of it. I don't spend that money on no wings. I gotta break it open, take all of it. I say I don't eat like black people eat.
I'm offended as a black person. What you mean you don't eat like black people eat? How we eat?
Evidently, however Mr. Chicken Wing eat his.
Yeah.
You take it off and you pull the meat off of it, right? You don't do your chicken like that?
You don't put your mouth on it?
I do, but I just don't.
See, I don't want to get into this. The texture of what?
A bone in my mouth.
You don't like bone in your mouth? No.
What bone? Oh, bone. Going back to how many episodes was this? One of the first episodes. There's no bone.
There's no bone. It's not a
tissue.
Okay, it's not a bone, but it's hard as a bone.
What's hard as a bone?
What the hell are you? What are you talking about? Because I'm talking about. What are you talking about?
Going back to we're talking about bones. I said I don't want a bone in my mouth.
Okay. You don't like bones in your mouth?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It does not have a bone.
I'm not talking about penis. I'm just saying you don't like a bone in your mouth.
I don't.
Okay. Say what about penis? This is not that type of episode.
About penis.
Okay, this is not that type of episode. It's about men and their consistency or inconsistencies. And when do women decide to either put up or throw them out? That's what we're talking about, Ashley. Lee. Actually, too. I mean, actually. So, you're killing me, Petey. You're killing me. All right, so.
Okay, so back to
my doubts. Your doubts.
Yeah, so the actions.
The actions.
What we agree. Yes.
When you act like you're not interested,
right,
then I know, okay, most people are worried about hurting other people's feelings.
Right.
I think it's important not to hurt someone's feelings or be mean. But sometimes it's nice to be honest. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you come to me...
Thank you.
I always say that. Oh.
Thank you.
But I think it's good for you to say, you know what? I think you're cool,
okay,
Ash.
That's too much energy. That's too much breath. You say what you say and you go on about it.
No. I don't want... This is what I don't want. I want you to take the effort to put that much breath in to say something to me. I want you to think about your words. I don't want them to just pop up out your mouth.
But see...
So my whole thing is if you see that I'm reaching out to you and I'm trying to plan stuff with you or do something with you, I think it's important for you to say, you know what, Gab, I think you're great, but I really want Waikisha.
Right.
Like, we're not compatible.
Yeah.
And I
want you to tell me that.
And I can be like, okay, cool. Good luck.
I can go on.
Yeah, good luck. But, I mean, just saying nothing like crickets, insert cricket sound.
I don't like that.
It's like, oh, like something's wrong with me. Just like tell me. If you're not interested, it's okay.
Yeah. I would be better off if you told me.
Yeah.
Than I find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to find out.
Yeah, because you research everybody. How can you? My whole thing is your doubts are premeditated doubts. You go in and you research everything about this person. You don't give them a chance to be honest with you, because there might be some things that you find out about them that you find out about them by Google searching them with your investigative skills or in Facebook star, whatever you do, and you don't give them a chance to slowly get to know you, to feel more comfortable to say, hey, you know what? I used to be in a relationship with 2 women at one time, or yeah, I got 10 kids, or you don't give them a chance to feel you out first, because you automatically research them and you cut them off.
If I feel like you're going to affect something I have going, I'm going to cut you off.
What means affect something you have going on? Such as what?
Anything.
Like? How can a man having 10 kids affect what you got going on?
Have what now?
If a man has 10 kids, how can that affect what you have going on?
Oh, if you have 50 kids. I love kids.
Okay, so give me an example. What you mean?
Lies.
About?
Time. Like you said, like, you supposed to call me, but you ain't called me. Where you at?
But that doesn't affect what you got going on, though.
Yeah, it is. I could be sitting here waiting on you to call me. I could be over here doing something else.
Okay, yeah, I get that point, but I'm talking about the researching, though. Where, if they'd even had a bad driving record, you see a marriage license on file, like you can get notes, like, oh, I see your marriage license. And you're like, he could be like, I'm going through a divorce, or my wife's died. I haven't did the death certificate yet. Like, you could be researching all this stuff and you're just seeing one part of him and you're not giving him a chance to slowly break open to you.
Okay.
That's all I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Do you agree? Disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Okay.
Why do you disagree?
I don't just cut off. Like, I let you know that I know this.
Okay, first of all, I think that's a no-no.
I do let you know that.
You don't let him know you low-key crazy up front.
I'm not crazy, though.
That's kind of crazy.
No, it's not crazy. Me trying to find out about you?
Well, let him tell you about him.
He not. What if it's something he's trying to hide?
You haven't given him a chance. Maybe it's not.
I'm not going to sit here, go 5-10 years on down the line and find out about Waukesha that he done kept on the low for them whole 10 years.
Okay, so if you, okay.
Because Waukesha could be the type that she don't care what he doing over there. But then you got Janet that do care. You get what I'm saying?
I think that you are... I'm hearing crazy in his ear. I'm not saying that you're crazy. I think that what you are doing is breaking your own heart before you get a chance to know somebody.
I'm good.
Ash, I'm just saying.
I'm good.
No, you're not good.
Yes,
This is why I'm saying you're not good. And I'm saying this from a loving place because I love you dearly, my friend. You have to give, like, if you, okay, I'm going to use this for an example. You see a guy who has he's been in jail about 5 or 6 times for under the influence drinking.
Right.
Okay. So when you meet him, you may not realize this, but because you don't research him, he's probably
years too now.
Okay, what if it was last year?
We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what happened.
Okay, what do you mean you're going to talk about it? You're going to tell him how I know that you have a drinking problem?
I ain't going to say it up front, but like, I know you've been drinking and driving, and I'm not going to say it up front.
Okay, what would you say?
Maybe a couple months on down the road.
A couple of months on down the road?
Wait. Okay. If I see something that brings it up.
Like?
He went to a party. He drunk, sloppy. He gets in his car and drive. I talk to you the next day. Why did you do that? I done seen on your record that you got plenty. Bam. Ash! What? Am I wrong for doing it? Oh my God. I care about him. Throw him in the trash can.
Ash. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say.
But you ain't learned your lesson yet after 5 or 6 DUIs and you still get ready to go out here and get another DUI? It's by the grace of God that you going home and getting these DUIs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you met him and he had a DUI a week prior. And
I'm not going to say anything.
You look so defeated right now.
I'm not gonna say anything. You just the alky.
See, you think he's an alky, but he could have, listen, don't give me that look. So you ready to jump. Mm-mm. You ready to jump on me. Mm-mm. Okay, so you meet him or whatever. He's had a DUI recently, like super recently. So you've already know, okay, this man's an alcoholic. That's what you're telling yourself. He's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But you don't know that his last time in jail, he found Jesus. And so... So
he found Jesus. What he do? Come home, put Jesus in the car with him and got drunk again?
Let me finish. He had a DUI a couple of weeks ago, and he meets you when he's fresh out of confinement. But you don't know that in the time of his last arrest that he met Jesus in jail, and he was like, I'm not touching another drop. So you have, because you've already researched this Negro, you have already made up in your mind that he's an alcoholic. So
I want to ask questions though. Should I not even bring it to the attention?
I feel like you should give people an opportunity to open themselves up to you.
What's that out though?
You have to give them an opportunity to do so.
What's that out though?
They would if they felt comfortable with you. You have to give them the opportunity to be like, I think this relationship is going really well, but there's something that I want to let you. There's something I want you to know about me.
Women out here that just be so, he don't do this, he don't do that.
You should never say what your spouse will and will not do or does not do.
First off, he ain't my spouse.
I'm just this guy who has DUI doesn't exist. But what I'm saying is you should not be out there saying this and the third. But my whole thing is, this is how I would feel. If I met a guy and I liked him, I thought he was cool, he was great, everything I wanted in a guy, and I have a past. I don't know.
Right.
I have a drug abuse past,
right.
Although I've never did drugs. Thank you, Jesus. But anywho, and I like him, and I feel like we're going somewhere, but I feel like this is something I need to tell him. And I say, you know what, Omar? I'm going to call him Omar. Mm-hmm. You know what, Omar? There's something about my past I want to tell you about. Back when I was, I don't know, whatever years old, I had an issue with drugs.
Right.
And he says, I know. I Googled you.
What you gonna say?
So like,
okay, so So let me tell my side of the story.
No. Or if we don't even get that far and I'm like it, Omar, right? I'm like it, Omar. So I'm not even gonna say his name's Omar. His name is Tom. We're going back to Tom. So I'm liking Tom. So Tom got me and he got Waukesha, but he done Google me and see that I had a previous drug problem, which is I don't, by the way. So don't edit this to make it seem like I've been on drugs. But anywho, he cuts me completely out of it, even though drugs are a part of my past, and says, well, you know what? I chose Waukesha because she ain't addicted to coke. What's a cool drug? I don't know a cool drug. Ecstasy? I guess no drugs are cool.
Asking me like I know.
I'm not saying that you know, but I'm just saying whatever's out there. A party drug or whatever. He's judged me without me even saying, well, you know what? That was a part of my past. I don't even party no more. I don't drink. I don't do drugs.
Well, see, I don't always do that. Like, I know this guy. Like, when I first met him, of course, I Googled him. He had a prostitution charge.
Okay, maybe he didn't know she was a prostitute.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I didn't say anything. Like, months went on down the road. Like, I was started dating this guy and everything. And just one day, we were in a conversation, and I was like, can I ask you a question? Whatever. And they were like, sure. And I was like, did you know? No, I said, did you know that you have a prostitution charge on your record?
Bitch.
And they was like, for real? So they asked me to look more into it and give them more details of the dates and stuff, which I did. So then they told me what happened. That they was in the car with somebody. The person had just picked up some prostitutes. It was like a sting. The cops was watching them and he got caught up in that. So you know what? I believed him. You know what I did? I helped him get it expunged off his record. True story.
Don't do that. That is not
true story. But he would have never known though, because he would have
found out eventually. There's no way in the world.
No,
so you're saying there's people walking around here with prostitution charges?
Well, he did not know. He did not know it was a ticket as far as prostitution.
But he knew his ass got arrested for it.
No, he did not get arrested for prostitution. That's how he got expunged off, because he disputed it.
So you're just making sure that down the line you're gonna say, well, you have like 10 DUIs on your record.
No, I'm just saying, like, some people don't know that, and I need to let them know this.
Okay.
But that's a true story, though. I did. Like, I explained to them how they have to go to the courthouse, do all this, that, and other, pay this fine, whatever, have it expunged. Mm-hmm. And they did. And see, I was having thoughts in the back of my mind, like, okay, what is he doing with prostitutes? But I didn't say nothing up front. Oh, I said something, I'm down 6 months, maybe I'm down the line.
Okay.
And they were thankful for that. Uh-huh. Because they didn't know that it was a prostitution back in like 93, 94.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And thank God that was the only criminal charge that they had on there besides speeding tickets.
I don't know what. Okay, so well, okay, well,
y'all holla at me. I charge for my services though. Don't listen to her.
I just think that you should give people an opportunity. I do.
Wait a minute. Have you ever called me and asked me to look somebody up?
No. I have never called you and asked you to do it. Now, I told you, hey, I'm talking to so-and-so, and you were like, that TikTok video. I don't, what did I tell you to look up?
You gave, all you want.
No, I told you their name, and you, who?
You saying her name?
I told you to look somebody up.
Hey, you was with me while I was looking them up.
I mean, I know
it was wrong at the time.
No. It was wrong at the time. I was just being nosy. But I didn't tell you to look them up. We were being nosy. But
y'all hear the kettle calling the pot black over here?
Okay, that's the only person.
But that was good information for her.
There wasn't no information.
But what if it was some information? Then what you was going to do? Okay, what if it was some information out there? Because remember, we searched marriage license. What if there was a marriage license out there? Shh, cameraman. What if there was a marriage license out there?
What if there was a marriage license out there?
Was you going to continue to keep going on throughout the relationship? Y'all get something, camera 1. What about camera 2? Y'all hit 3? I can't neither. What you gonna continue? That's what I was like. You have to be aware of these things.
I get that.
But what? Okay, answer my question. What if there was a marriage license out there?
I can't answer a what if question. If there was a marriage license out there, then I would ask him. I would say at the beginning, or I mean, and this is just, I think this is a preliminary question anyways. Hey, are you talking to somebody? Are you in another relationship?
What's that say now? But you done seen plain as day on the website that they're married. Then we done check the other website to see if there's a divorce somewhere. I mean, because we go down to the T, honey. Then we check to see if that person is widowed, as you say, because they could be dead. And there's none of that. And they say, oh, no, I ain't dealing with nobody. But
what if they're separated?
Then that's when you ask the next question. Are you separated from someone?
Okay, but I feel like if
they tell one lie, they're going to tell 58 lies.
Okay, but in being honest, if for some reason I had you use your detective skills and you find out that this person had a marriage license,
she said if, y'all.
I mean, okay, if you look one person. Stop, Ash. One person, I mean, whoever. Anyways, if you look somebody up,
who?
This is, I mean, that was like 10 years ago.
What's really 10?
It was about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Really, it was like 10 years ago.
But if there was a marriage license there,
right,
and I would ask him, are you involved in a relationship with somebody? And he said, no. I have to take his word for that because he could be separated.
They could be separated. He could be separated from Waukesha.
Okay.
You, Janet. But he done started dealing with you. Mm-hmm. What about him and Waukesha? They got history together. What if they start coming back together?
Okay, but I can't base every relationship I get into on the what ifs. I have to give him up. This is me.
But what if though?
I can't do that because you know how I overthink things. I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to tell. You know when someone texts me, I'm like, what should I say? When we work together, I would go to your cubicle because I don't know what to say. So I can't, because part of me is like, okay, what if I say something stupid? I need to have somebody who knows how to be flirty to respond for me because you know me, I'm very so. Which is probably anywho. So I have to. So I try to put.
Flirts.
You are a flirt.
I flirt.
You do. So I try to put like the best representative forward, but I would never go anywhere in a relationship if I concern myself with the what ifs. Because again, like, okay, what if he's really not interested in me?
Good.
No, because
you don't want to put yourself in that situation if you're not interested in you.
Okay, but what if I'm wrong? Because one what if adds to another what if and to another what if. So I try to be like, okay, it's not. That's why I always give people the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, I could be completely wrong. I could be
9 times out of 10, you're right. I can't hear nothing.
I don't think I'm right. I'm right with other people's relationships. I'm wrong with mine.
No, you're right with yours. You're right with yours.
Am I right with mine?
Not relationships, situationships.
Oh. What?
You're right.
Thank you. With other people's. With
yours too. Other people's relationships, but with your situationships.
No.
Yeah.
No. Thank you for thinking that so nicely about me. But I don't think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just hate that I lost my train of thought thinking about them freaking chicken wings.
Throw the whole man in the trash can.
Yeah. But
when your trash come, what day?
Wednesdays.
Mine come on Tuesday.
Did you pay for your pickup?
No, ma'am.
No. We have
I live in the hood.
First of all, you don't live in the hood. This is the hood.
You have HOAs.
They don't make it unhood.
I don't have HOAs.
You are so lucky.
They pull up, get the trash, go on about their business, take it to the dumpster.
Yeah, but I gotta pay for mine. Anywho, I don't know how we got on the trash pickup.
Pay for the man to get thrown away.
I'm not gonna pay for it, man. I think that we as women write men off too quickly.
Yeah, sure.
I think that we should give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to work on that for 2022.
You're going to start giving men the benefit of the doubt?
I am.
Okay.
I'm going to stop Googling people too.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that because I think that you should. I think you should give people an opportunity to open up to you about whatever it is that they may or may not be hiding. Not saying that everyone has secrets, but at the same time, you're going to do it anyways.
No, I'm not. Like right now, there's something that I can't do, and it's like burning me up because like they're like in a whole nother state, and I just can't look them up.
Do I know this person?
Hell, I don't even know.
Ooh,
we're live.
Huh?
We're live.
We're live.
We're live. 1.
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Oh.
2.
So you're telling me off camera?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
I don't even know them. No.
Then what are you talking about?
There's something right now I want to look up and I can't. Like
Why?
It's killing me.
Why do you want to look it up?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you want to look up?
I just want to know about them.
Yeah, you got to me. I'm completely confused. But there's not one man on earth that I want to Google.
There's not? Okay.
Not one.
All right.
Because it might even get to the point to where I even care enough about you to know your past. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have to let you present yourself to me. Like, I don't need your resume. Wouldn't it be awesome if men came with a resume? No, it wouldn't be. Because, most men's resume could have some bitter women on it.
Yeah, I don't want to come with no resume. I can build my own resume.
You do build their own resume, bless it. So,
it's a wrap.
It is a wrap,
y'all.
I'll let you end it out.
Thank you for watching us tonight. I don't know what happened to number, I guess you could say 2 or 3 or maybe 1, but cameras. Thank you so much for listening to our pettiness. We love you. You can look me up. New Events, NUEVENTZ 864 at gmail.com. 864-777-0791. That is a business phone, not my personal phone. Facebook, Instagram, my homegirl. Gabby.
Yes, you can follow. What happened to camera 3?
I just said that.
Oh, okay.
So
I was just here. Okay, so yes, you can. Okay, I'm sorry. Production issues.
You just talked to that one right there too.
I'm gonna talk to this one because it's right in my line side. I hope this one.
Well, they gotta hear you though.
I'm on a microphone.
But I gotta look. You gotta look out.
You can follow Petty with Good Intentions at Petty with Good Intentions on our Instagram page.
I be forgetting about us.
Yeah. You can also follow our Big Brothers podcast at Nosey with Good Intentions, also on Instagram. You can follow my personal Instagram page at Bridget D. That's BRIGETTED. You can, where I also post a lot of things about the Petty podcast and my clothing line.
She's thinking about that chicken wing.
My clothing business, which is Styled by Gabby. That's styledbygabby.com. You can also follow Styled by Gabby on Instagram at style.by.gabby. You can also follow Styled by Gabby on Twitter at stylegabbyby. Also, you can... I did Twitter. We have Facebook, Styled by Gabby Fashions. Jump on there. New merchandise is coming soon. I keep saying that, but 2022 is the year. New vendors, new opportunities, new everything. New you 2022. Shop with Styled by Gabby. Again,
new money.
Yes.
Yes.
I mentioned our Big Brothers podcast at Nosey with Good Intentions. They also have a Gmail account. That's noseywithgoodintentions at gmail.com. Please jump in there, send an email, comment. Let us know what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear, what you like, what you didn't like. Also, YouTube, you can see our beautiful faces and you can see our handsome brothers on the YouTube page. All of our videos are up under the Nosey with Good Intentions YouTube page. Also, they fucked you up with the Nosey with Good Intentions Twitter, which is Nosey Good. I believe that's it. Oh, and they do have a TikTok page at Nosey with Good Intentions. That's what Michael's thirst traps are. But again, if you are watching this on YouTube, remember to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll know as soon as a new video hits. Also, if you are listening to us, we love our listeners. If you're watching us, y'all. We love our viewers.
Yes.
And
comment,
like. Let us know. Yes. And we love you guys. So we're going to drop it here. We're going to end it here. We love you. Have a super awesome new year. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.